think that is also an inadequacy with, let's say, involving non-disputing parties or amicus in investment arbitrations or even contractual arbitrations, where say the underlying contracts do not provide for it. So I'd say if we spin it back, I think let's say during the negotiation of these contracts, and we have provisions that sort of cater for them. That is, if there is any dispute, their views or their participation is going to be ensured through non-disputing party participation, selection of arbitrators. Yeah. So.
But this is the question, and James, I'd like you to come in here. Even when we have the amicus curiae participate in domestic litigation or even other international forums we've seen, the question of whether that amicus is a beneficiary of the outcome, particularly to your earlier point, where there's money concern, how do you become the beneficiary if you're not a named party in your own right? And how do you become a named party in your own right when you're not written into the contract?
Yeah, just before I get into the specifics of that, whilst we're focusing on community, I think it's wonderful to see a bright future with so many prescient questions coming from the students in the room. So congratulations to all of you. Look, I think that's absolutely right. We've talked about being published, which is obviously like an ICSID thing for BIT disputes. Awards and the awards, it's the proceedings that are important. I mean, I don't know what the reporting on, but if it's much going on as we do in the UK, reports will be by the forward to all get on a plane for a hearing. So I think we talk a lot about transparency, but as you said, people don't know that arbitration exists. I know that our lawyer or so opportunities to properly that we have even become involved. As you said, how particularly involved to come together as one to be a very arbitration, as I said, doesn't multi-party thing, so there's going to be a lot of procedural issues that you need to go through. You're going to need expert counsel. And that just isn't the case at the moment either, that there are broadly accepted mechanisms to a large group of people to come together one party and instruct.
All right, Usajas, I'll bring you in on that. I'm mindful we have 14 minutes left. Audience members, any questions, comments, or observations that you want to make as we wrap this up? Thank you. And so there are two hands at that table as well, so we take them both together, please. And Eda, I see. Good for you to chime in here.
I have a question. I am Grace Wanjiru. In regards to the amicus curiae, perhaps the arbitrator was And actually the award that is in contention and the one that led for appealing was actually awarded by the appointed arbitrator, and now the matter is in court, and CR perhaps wants to supposed to know the impartiality of the said institution, basing the fact that it is the one that appointed the arbitrator in the court.
Thank you, Grace.
My question, Perry. My question goes towards James. There tends to be a very hands-off and avoidant attitude towards arbitration. Even in the legal spaces, you'll hear many lawyers saying, let's not put that clause. This is something that can be resolved through mediation. So when it comes to resolving disputes that are grounded on sustainability, how do we ensure there's community involvement and many communities embracing arbitration? Do we take the route that has been adopted by the judiciary, where they have community involvements and advocacy structures and whatnot? And then to the second question, there exists in the Kenyan system divisions in the High Court that can handle sustainability disputes. Let's say if a dispute is based on environmental pollution, someone can take it to the High Court, and the High Court, since it has the original constitutional jurisdiction, it can hear and determine such disputes. How do we ensure that there's no conflict of laws between the decisions from the High Court, the decisions by the arbitrators, so that we don't end up in a situation where the courts feel some type of way towards arbitrators, and arbitrators feel like their decisions are being disregarded by the community and the judiciary at large?
I like that. That's very Gen Z, that the courts will feel a type of way. I like it. Okay, there was another hand over here. James, I hope you've taken note of that question. Just the conflict of interest point.
Say one
And sorry, that was directed to James as well? Okay, super. So then let me invite you, Sajid, to make the comments you were making. Sheila, you'll go next, and then James. 10 minutes to our...
Yeah. Yes. First of all, I'm happy that we're having these conversations. You know, this is something that is very important because, first of all, it's something that is new. We all something that is new. And being it new, we need to have a conversation around it so that we can come up with a better approach on how these things. Now, quickly, I will issue of confidentiality as it was thrown to me. I think, first of all, we need to understand that with regard to ESG-related disputes, we need to strike a balance between the interest of interest. Now, it's quite very difficult to strike that particular balance. However, there have been ways in which it has been seen that it is easy to go through. And by having third parties involved, now the question, the underlying question is, how are these third parties informed of what is happening? How will they be involved? I think we, as having on right now, we are in a better position now to start to take a shift from what has been happening to what will happen. And by being such a dispute, I think we all parts. If you are representing, they also need to appreciate third parties who also have interest in this particular dispute. And by appreciating that, it is also your duty. There are, for example, back home, we have a lot of NGOs that are sneaking around to see if there is any case that has a public interest, and they just pick it up. And by those involved, trust me, you are that the of the government will be settled as the interest of this will as well be settled.
Let me take that as your parting shot, sneaking NGOs around. And Sheila? To the point about amicus.
Okay. I think I already admitted to some limitations of the use of amicus. While it works in some situations, it is not necessarily tailored to work in all. For instance, traditionally, arbitration is centered around disputing parties. So party confidentiality issues usually arise, and we've seen that arising. I think a particular case that comes in mind is one from Musaje's country, I think Bywater versus Tanzania, where there was an amicus who joined in the matter. How the tribunal the amicus to access all, be it pleadings and all that, and so they sort of curtailed the amicus from making any meaningful contribution. So there are limitations. It has worked. Issues in that respect would often arise, but yeah, I think arbitration institutions can sort of tailor their rules, accommodating that more. Some institutional rules have already done that. For example, exceed additional facility rules. So I think if institutions, going forward, that is going to be widely acceptable forward, but I
the risk in arbitration decisions, and the court system provides a better approach to this kind of dispute. And Sajay and Sheila have said that arbitration is in but the work is developed and used 20 so accepted, they're not widely used dealing with these. That will take people to come together, 8 people to agree. The point of it is that it is a consensual process that has new things, you know, contract sustain as human. Lots of people accept slavery years. So where this accepted needs something now that's been urgent for years. We can't wait the arbitration up. We need to deal with.
Super. Thank you so much, James. And so now, dear audience members, I'll run the same question that I did at the beginning. So how many of us now, having had our panelists, believe that arbitration as structured is fit for purpose? Show of hands. As structured. Engineer, very brave. Okay. Fit for purpose as is. How many of us think it needs some tweaks? How many of us are still undecided? All right. James, I think though you were one man, you were a one-man army. And thank you for your very elaborate thoughts. So it does seem to me that what we're then saying is that we need to consider third-party participation. And Sheila, I know it's just that we didn't get to it, but there's a lot happening on the front of rule development. There's the question of enforcement and recognition, the conflicts of interest that need resolution, and then incorporating standards. So thank you so much, and I think you will concur. The mic drop is dead on time.
Indeed, a round of applause for them. Please, let's take a picture. Wonderful. Excellent engagement. As they take their picture, it's time to award our Moot competition winners. And I want to request that the judges, if you can decide one of you to speak for the rest of the judges, I'll appreciate, because our chief guest is here for the next session. Thank you very much. What's your badge? Your badge, your badge. Wait. Turn. Yes. There you go. Thank you for that. And as we wait for the judge who will speak on behalf of the other judges, there's a QR code on the table. Please, we want your feedback. We want your feedback on what your experience at the conference has been. Please give us your feedback. Let us know areas of improvement. Tell us how happy you are with the setup, with the food, with the time management, and everything else. You can see the trophies are now being set up there. It's time for us to celebrate our young ones and their achievements. I can see Judge Angawa is here. She's going to give us the judges' opinions and experience in just a few minutes, yeah?
Can I have the judges to come up? They will not say a word, as been actually instructed. We have with us engineer Dr. Maurice D'Souza, who was the presiding judge. Then we have Deborah Kerubo Nyamwenya. Thank you. Then we have Judge Desmond Otwal. And then Judge Beth Michoma. My name is Mary Angawa. We want to say how thrilled we were to be part of this final bench that actually awarded the final award to the candidates. Please remember, we were very many judges, and the function was taking place at the African Nazarene University. And we were having various sessions, and the teams were being shortlisted until we had 2 teams that were here. Already the runner-up was there. Just very briefly, the judges would like to just say how well prepared the young people were. They are articulated very, very well indeed. They were people who actually prepared, knew their paperwork, and were able to address us very, very well. This is something to be encouraged for everybody who is there. So just 2 minutes, please. Come on, please. 2 minutes.
Good afternoon. Yes. Out of what we saw today, the competitors were really, they showed passion. It was commendable what they did, the dedication and the preparation that went into the whole process from the preliminaries up to now to the finals. It was a good job.
I just want to concur with one of the speakers who's just left the stage, I think James. We can see the future of ADR in this room. I don't want to belabor the point, but you have truly impressed us.
Just to echo what my co-judges have said, indeed there was great team effort from both teams, very, very convincing arguments from your end. So keep it up. It is really commendable. Engineer will wrap it up.
Yes, but I will wrap it up. I said we were well impressed by the level and presentations of the people attending the process. They were extremely eloquent, presented the case clearly, well-trained, everything. So I'll come back to that one, and therefore they had an opportunity to listen to what in our generation we never had, the mock courts or the moot courts. We were dying at that time, to listen to a case, to understand an arbitration case. We never had that opportunity, which they now have, and do it. Now, I'm sorry to say, I have an obligation towards the Nazarene community and also to the Kenyan law to correct what I think needs to be corrected and stated and emphasized. The Kenyan Arbitration Act 2010 is now 15 years, has not been understood fully by the lawyers because they have been trained by trainers from the previous generation. I just come to the point. I won't speak too much, but I have an obligation, moral obligation, to present the case, also for the Nazarene University, the Nazarene University Law School, African, and the emphasis on African. And they say, we want our own African thing. We don't want to be following North Pole rules and South Pole rules and I don't know, from the moon. We have our own instruments of arbitration, but we have to understand it fully and implement it. I have to say this because it's for the benefit of all. I don't care about your 2 minutes, okay? So, because this is doing justice. The Kenyan Constitution, 2010, deals with, I won't preach along, but I'll just tell you the key points, deals with substantive justice. Substantive justice, 159(2)(c). You can read it, you'll understand it. I'm sure Mr. Ohaga is well-versed in this issue here. So what we are practicing, substantive justice. We cannot exclude or time bar somebody on technical grounds. It's all there. We cannot. We have to do substantive justice. We have the Bill of Rights. We have specified there. Every citizen has a right to knowledge, information of what is going on. The public has to be consulted. All these things are not brought forward because at the present stage, it's a general remark, but I've seen from all the legal teams which have come forward, they are repeating the court process. And that is not arbitration. You can go to the court, you're having a court, you're repeating it in the arbitration process. Wrong. Rightly, people have touched on it. And the specific main point of arbitration, you're going to experts in the field. You don't even need expert witnesses. So if you're talking, in our case, tobacco, marketing, losses, you have to focus on that one. We are saying, let me talk of jurisdiction. And then, next, let me give you an example. North Pole says this, South Pole says that. No. This is law. We are talking of arbitration. You have to deal with experts in the field. So that's where it comes in. I mean, some fields are very complex. Say, construction arbitration is extremely complex. So you need experts in the field because the contract law, the law to follow, the rules are different. But I just want to emphasize this because it's doing damage to Africa. To say we need to do, no, we have it all. We have it all. 159 tells you everything. So we just need to implement it. By the way, I just want to say it is working. It is working. I have attended and done also, my colleague from Tanzania was here, but that was before his time. 2018, we probably did one of the biggest cases there. It was against the government, Tanzania government. We had to take it to the manufacturer in Canada. We had to seize a plane in Canada to enforce the thing, and we succeeded because they upheld the arbitration which was done. I was participation in the arbitration, although we had international teams. I'll just finish once more. And we've also dealt with Kengen cases, Maasai requirements, the Kilimanjaro water supply, where the Maasai are piercing the pipeline because the water is ours. The water is ours. You're taking water from us and giving it somewhere else. No, feed us first. Put a pool here, put it. Same with the Maasai. Maasai are always the victims in Kengen. Kengen, the gas is taken away, and they get zero. Sorry, I just finished there.
Thank you. Mr. Kishinga, very 2 minutes, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think the advantage of being the oldest is always that you have the poetic license not to be stopped. Mine is just briefly to acknowledge that on the first day when these moots began, I think the Vice Chancellor of Nazarene University did tell us about their motto that whatever begins here transforms the world. And I think when he encouraged the students that this is an opportunity for them to showcase what they are capable of doing and to know that this is just a platform to move to the next level. And I think for us as judges, when we went through the moots, I think the one thing that was very important is to ensure that we provide a platform for the students to be able to express themselves and to be able to feel that their views count and that they are provided with the required guidance so that they can move to the next stage. So very impressed with what we have seen, and all the best as you proceed with your careers. Thank you.
Thank you. A big clap, please, for our judges. At this particular moment, I'd like to call the CEO to come up to announce the results. Everybody hold your breath. Have you got all the paperwork?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
Okay. You should. Would you?
Okay. So these are the judges. These are the teams participating. These are the categories. And then
with the individuals, and then
no, we'll start with the certificates that have been received in this order. The order they appear. Okay, so good afternoon. I didn't hear you. Good afternoon. Yeah, so I am doing the assignment of announcing what the judges have agreed upon. So this is an announcement from the judges. So first what I'll do is I will request that our team is ready. I think they are to be able to give the certificates. And we want to thank you very much to all the students who participated.
for all your deliberations and for all your efforts. As we were there, I was telling you that, we know you have sacrificed to attend to this. So, and we hope that you have caught what it is that we hoped you would, which is the promise of arbitration and the promise of ADR, okay? So the judges present today who are receiving the certificates of appreciation are as follows. We have number 1, Lady Justice Retired Mary Angawa. Let's give her a round of applause. Please proceed and you will get a certificate. I think maybe there's a photo over there. I don't know. Yeah. The certificates are to be given by...
It's okay. Let judge can go ahead and give.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, let's do it up here.
So may I request Sam kindly come and award the certificate to the judge and the judges, the certificate to the judges. Sam is one of the directors of NCIA. Thank you very much. So the first one goes to Lady Justice Retired Mary Angawa. Please, let's give her a round of applause. The second one goes to Engineer D'Souza. Please, let's give him a round of applause. The third one goes to, we call him Judge Desmond Otua. Please, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you very much. The next one will go to Gishinga Dirango. Let's give him a round of applause. We also have Beth Michuma. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you very much. So that's Beth Michuma. And then we have Brenda Wagura. Brenda Wagura. Let's give her a round of applause, please. Thank you. Let's give her a round of applause. Brenda Wagura. And then we have, is Brenda around? No? Okay, we have Deborah Nyamoya. Deborah Nyamoya. Let's give her a round of applause. Okay, I want to invite, who's next? Director Kanini. Director Kanini, please go to the stage because we want to request you to give a certificate of participation for the universities that participated. So we want to begin with, there were 14 universities. Let's clap for all of them. Thank you so very much for your participation. So we'll go very, very fast. So when your school is called, the representative can come and collect the certificate on behalf of the university. So number 1, we have Chuka University. They travel all the way from Chuka. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Thank you so very much. Thank you. So we'll be followed by the University of Nairobi. Let's give them a round of applause. By the way, if your university is called, you have a duty to celebrate it, okay? So for the University of Nairobi, once again, let's give them a round of applause. This will be followed by Kisii University. Kisii University, please make your way to the stage. Thank you very much. Kisii University, I can see their teacher there. So let's give him a round of applause. Egerton University, please make your way to the stage. We want to appreciate you. Thank you so very much, Egerton University. And then we have our host, Africa Nazarene University. They hosted the Moot. So let us celebrate them. Please go to their stage. Make your way to the stage to receive the certificate. African Nazarene University. Please give them a round of applause one more time, at least for hosting the event. Then we have Kabarak University. Kabarak University, please make your way to the stage. Thank you very much. And then after that, we will have Desta University is next. Let's clap for Desta University. Did they send a representative? Yes, please hurry, come to the stage and collect the certificate. The certificates are going to all the universities that participated. So we have not reached the place where you need to be anxious as to who won. Okay, so we are at Desta University. Let's clap for Desta University. Thank you so very much. Then we have Mount Kenya University. Mount Kenya University is next. Please come and pick your certificate. Yeah, I can see her. Please come. The next one will be JKUAT, Jomo Kenyatta University. Please make your way to the stage. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Thank you so much. That's Mount Kenya, then Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. Let's give them a round of applause, please. We have Kenyatta University. Kenyatta University, please make your way to the stage. Kenyatta University, make your way to the stage. We want to appreciate you for participating in this year's Moot competition. Let's give a round of applause to Kenyatta University. Next, we have the University of Embu. University of Embu, please let's give them a round of applause. Make your way to the stage and then collect the certificate. University of Embu. Then that will be followed by Strathmore University. So Strathmore University, you can make your way to the stage. So let's give a round of applause to Embu, Embu University. Thank you so much. Strathmore University. Is anyone from Strathmore? Yes, no, yes? Okay, they did not show up to collect the certificate. We will make sure it gets to them. Catholic University of East Africa. Catholic University of Eastern Africa. Please give them a round of applause for participating in this year's Moot competition. And then the last but not least is the Riara University. So please, if you're from Riara, make your way to the stage. Round of applause to Catholic University. Catholic University of East Africa. Thank you so much. So this is Riara University. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We want to specially recognize the African Nazarene University for being a partner with us in this year's Moot competition. They offered our students, the ones who are participating, a place where they could sleep. They offered transport. They partnered with us in making sure that this Moot competition was successful. So in that, please give a round of applause to Africa Nazarene University. And in honor of that, we want to give them a certificate of appreciation for the partnership that they showed to NCIA. So please give a round of applause to African Nazarene University. Oh, Kanini left already. Please, Kanini, you've not been discharged of your duties, please. Kindly assist us with this. Thank you so much. So let's give Africa Nazarene University a round of applause for hosting this event. Thank you so much. This event was also made successful by the volunteers that we had. So may I ask the volunteers to kindly please stand. We want to appreciate you. All the volunteers, most of them from African Nazarene University, please stand. We want the audience to see that you are present, and we want to, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you very much for volunteering to participate in the Moot. So we want to thank you so much. They were helping with the ushering, with all of that, and we want to thank you so much. I'm sure you also picked valuable lessons from that. So your certificates are with your representative. You'll get your certificates of appreciation for what you did, okay? And now, the moment you have all been waiting for, okay? Drum rolls, let me hear that. Thank you, Kanini, you are discharged. Thank you, Kanini, your discharge. Now, these are not my results. These are the results of the judges, okay? I need to make that disclaimer. These are the results of the judges. My work is to announce them, okay? I know it has been said the one who announces the result is the one you fight with, but please, these are the results of the judges, okay? Now, we have we have 6 categories of awards we want to give. I want to begin with some individual awards that we want to recognize for those who did very well individually, and then we will go to the ones that did well as groups. So I want to begin with the first award. We want to give the best orator, okay? The best orator category. For this award, yes?
We can have James. James, you can come and award this.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
James, assist us with this. Thank you so much, Dr. Sylvia. Okay, so best orator. They get a medal and a certificate. And the best orator, I will say the university they are from Africa, Nazarene University. Okay? And the name is Zarina Jemtai. Congratulations and thank you. Let's give her a round of applause, please. Thank you so much and congratulations for doing a good job. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, for those who are present here, I'm sure she made an impression when she was here making a presentation. So thank you very much. The next category.
Thank you, James. Yeah.
The next category, we have the best researcher. The best researcher. I'm waiting for the signal from the program director.
There is a CIAB director, David Njoroge, who's here.
CIAB director, kindly come and help us award this, this award. So this is the best researcher category. The university is Kabarak University. Let's give a round of applause for Kabarak University. And the winner gets a medal and a certificate, and the winner is Austin Okinyi. Let's give him a round of applause, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and congratulations, Austin Okinyi. Thank you so much. Let's give him one more time, a round of applause. So the next category is the best memorial. The judges looked at several memorials from all the universities, and they were also grading the best memorial. Again, the best memorial, they get a certificate for that, and the school that gets this, guess which one? Kabarak University. Let's give them a round of applause. And to receive that is Kevin Musiemi on behalf of Kabarak University. The best memorial. Let's give him a round of applause. I think this is why I can't take the job of being an IEBC person. I don't think I would. It's getting hot, yeah? It's getting hot and hotter as you go up the list. So let's give him a round of applause. Thank you so much. Kabarak University, they get a certificate and a medal. Now, we go to the second category. Okay, thank you so much. So at this point, I want to announce to you that we have 3 more categories that are remaining. We have the second runners-up. Let's give a round of applause. There is a second runners-up, a first runners-up, and there is a winner, okay? I'm trying to create some anxiety in the room, right? So that then it can be dramatic, right? Okay, so And to do this, I'm being directed by the program director that I need to call Director Laura to be able to come up stage to invite to us. Laura is one of the directors at NCIA. Let's give her a round of applause, please. To come and make some few remarks and then invite the person who's going to award the next category. I am hiding it from her because she doesn't know.
Thank you, CEO. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I have a singular task to welcome to stage Ms. Emily Traer, who is the Deputy Solicitor General and Head of the Department of Justice at the Office of the Attorney General, who is here on behalf of the Solicitor General, and she will be announcing to us and awarding the second runner-up, first runner-up, and winner, and then she will give her remarks before we close. So, karibu sana, Ms. Emily.
Okay, so thank you very much. Let's give a round of applause to Director Laura. So the second runners-up is, guess who, 1, 2, 3, go, 1, 2, 3, Egerton University. Let's give them a round of applause. So Egerton University, please make your way to the stage. You will get a trophy, a medal, and a certificate. The second runners-up, Egerton University, and the team was represented by Anita Gatweri, Lydia Mogo, David Juguna, Stephen Onesiphorus, and Evelyn Mogere. So let's give them a round of applause for attaining the position of second runners-up, okay? And they're going to get a medal and also a trophy. Kindly, thank you so much, our chief guest, for honoring us, and you can award them with a medal. Let's give them a round of applause. This is an honor for these students. I don't know whether when you were in campus, you ever got a medal. They have gotten a medal, so please don't be jealous. Clap for them, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and congratulations to the second runners-up. Thank you. Let's give them a round of applause one more time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Egerton University. You may take your seats. The first runners-up, drum rolls. You can, the table like this, drum rolls. Goes to, drum rolls. Louder. Kabarak University. Kabarak University gets the slot of first runners-up. So let's kindly give them a round of applause. The first runners-up, Kabarak University. Kindly come to the stage and receive the award of the first runners-up. Kindly come to the stage and receive the award of the first runners-up. I know what has happened just there. Yeah, but congratulations for being the first runners-up. Let's give them a round of applause, please. They did a good job of coming all the way to the finals. The team was represented by Kevin Mosiemi, Festus Bahati, Austin Okinyi, Esther Mwangangi. Please, let's give them a round of applause. These are the second runners-up, and their coach was Joseph Mungai. Let's give them a round of applause. Congratulations, Kabarak University, for being the first runners-up, and you get a certificate, you get a trophy, and also you get a medal. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Let's give them a round of applause. I have to remind you, these are the results of the judges. These are the results of the judges and not necessarily my results. So I'm just reading what is here. And the winner, obviously, now is Africa Nazarene University. Let's give them a round of applause. Congratulations, Africa Nazarene University. Thank you very much. Congratulations for being the winners of the 2025 Moot competition organized by NCIA. So let's give them a round of applause one more time. Congratulations. They get to be awarded with a medal, a certificate, and a trophy. The team was represented by Zarina Chemtai, Yvonne Wainaina, Felista Vugutsa, and Leonard Kipkoril. A round of applause, please, for these winners. These are the winners of the Moot 2025. A round of applause, please. I feel like I want to go on and appear in that photo, but it's there. So let's congratulate them. Please take time to let's appreciate them, please, with a big round of applause for making it to the finals and also for carrying the trophy. Congratulations, Africa Nazarene University. Thank you so very much. And that is my assignment. Thank you very much. Please, let's also appreciate our judges. You can stand, please. Let's appreciate our judges. These are representative of the so many of them who volunteered their time to be able to be with us. Thank you so much. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Thank you so much. Thank you, engineer. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Emily Chua, as you've heard. I'm the Deputy Solicitor General. I'm here to represent Shadrach Mose. I think you were with him earlier this week. He's the Solicitor General of Kenya, and he would have really desired to be here today, but because of some urgent exigencies of duty, he was not able to come, but he conveys his sincere apologies, and he reaffirms his optimism for the future of arbitration in the age of sustainability. Now I've been given, he gave me a speech to read, he put it in my hand and told me, Emily, just read it as it is. So this is the speech. Esteemed delegates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed, good afternoon. It is an immense privilege to address this distinguished gathering as we bring to a close the second edition of the Nairobi Arbitration Week. The event marks an important milestone in our shared commitment to advancing the field of arbitration, as well as embracing the evolving demands of sustainability in both the legal and business arena. It is my hope that you have had a chance to enjoy the hospitality of Kenya and the Kenyan people. I congratulate the National Center for International Arbitration, the main host of the Nairobi Arbitration Week 2025, as well as the co-host, the Chartered Institute of Arbitrators, Kenyan branch. This week serves as a testament to the growing significance of dispute settlement through arbitration and other forms of alternative dispute resolution in our ever-changing landscape. Further, I acknowledge the rich participation of law firms and other entities in this space who I note have made an immense contribution to the Nairobi Arbitration Week of 2025. The theme of this year's week, arbitrating in the age of sustainability, could not be more timely. The world is grappling with unprecedented environmental challenges, rapid technological advancements, and a global shift towards clean energy solutions. These forces are reshaping not only the way we live, but the way we resolve disputes, particularly in sectors that have historically been drivers of economic growth, but are now at the forefront of the global sustainability conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, during the week, we engaged in discussions within various crucial sectors, such as the green growth conversation, the technology sector, the energy sector, the path to sustainability in practice, and the future resilience of arbitration. These sub-themes provide a comprehensive framework for understanding how sustainability is transforming arbitration and how, in turn, arbitration can be a critical enabler of sustainable development. In the first part of our discussions, we delved into the green growth conversation, exploring how arbitration can be leveraged to foster sustainable development while balancing economic growth with environmental stewardship. As we look towards a green economy, the role of arbitration in resolving disputes related to environmental regulations, resource management, and the protection of ecosystems becomes more significant. The legal mechanism at our disposal, including arbitration, must evolve to support green initiatives and address challenges in this transition. Kenya, as a part of the global community, is committed to ensuring that we strike the right balance between development and environmental preservation. Our national policies, such as Vision 2030, and our climate change commitments under the Paris Agreement reflect this. But as we know, the path to green growth is not without its hurdles. Whether in terms of policy alignment, financial frameworks, or cross-border environmental disputes. This is where arbitration plays a crucial role, offering flexible and efficient avenues for resolving complex sustainability-related conflicts. Panel discussions also delved into the technical sector, an area undergoing exponential growth. We are witnessing rapid advancement in artificial intelligence, blockchain, data privacy, and digital trade, all of which bring forth new legal and regulatory questions. The technology sector is undeniably one of the driving forces of sustainability, offering innovative solutions to environmental challenges and supporting green technologies. However, this sector also raises critical issues, including data security, intellectual property rights, and cross-border jurisdictional disputes. As a nation that continues to invest in its digital infrastructure, Kenya recognizes the importance of maintaining a legal framework that is not only conducive to technological innovation, but also ensures that arbitration systems are equipped to resolve disputes in this fast-evolving sector. The resilience of arbitration in addressing technologically driven disputes will determine the success of digital economies and sustainable development on the continent. The energy sector formed another critical discussion point of the week. As we shift towards clean and more sustainable energy sources, such as solar and wind, the legal complexities increase. Disputes related to energy investments, such as construction of infrastructure and project execution, can be intricate and involve multiple jurisdictions. Arbitration serves as an indispensable tool in resolving such disputes efficiently and impartially, ensuring that projects continue to move forward without the hindrance of protracted legal battles. Looking at the path to sustainability in practice, we recognize that theory must give way to action. We discussed not only the abstract concepts of sustainability, but also how these ideas are translated into real-world practices. The role of arbitration in this context is to provide a structural and predictable environment for resolving disputes that as we navigate the path towards development. This includes the implementation of environmental standards, the negotiation of green contracts, and the enforcement of obligations under international treaties and agreements. We, as stakeholders in the process, must ensure that arbitration institutes continue to evolve and adapt to these growing demands, while remaining a trusted forum for addressing disputes in an equitable and efficient manner. Lastly, the future resilience of arbitration was a theme that stood out in our discussions today. As we confront challenges relating to sustainability, from climate change to the ethical use of technology, arbitration will need to continue evolving to remain relevant. The future resilience of arbitration will depend on our ability to respond to these challenges and to these changes, to innovate with our processes, and to ensure that arbitration remains an effective, efficient, and accessible method of resolving disputes. As we embrace sustainability across all sectors, we must also ensure that arbitration's role in dispute resolution adapts to the increasing complexity of these issues. This means integrating sustainable practices in arbitration processes, training arbitrators in emerging sectors, and training arbitrators in emerging sectors. In conclusion, I want to thank you, all of you again, speakers, delegates, and participants, for your contributions to this important dialogue during this year's Nairobi Arbitration Week. Your presence has been instrumental in making this event a resounding success. I look forward to continue working together to build a more sustainable, resilient, and equitable future. Asanteni sana.
Another round of applause for Ms. Emily Chwea. Thank you for delivering that speech. We really appreciate. Great, we are coming to the end, and I'm very excited. Just a few announcements. Please remember that dinner will be served here at 7 p.m. And we have a dress code, which is earth colors. If you really don't have any earth colors, just come. We just need you, more importantly, something black, something elegant will just suffice. But please do come. Let's meet here at 7. And secondly, we have some forms on the table. There's a call for expression of interest for the NCIA's arbitral court. That's a big deal. If you qualify, please do apply. And lastly, for the students, congratulations one more time. Congratulations to you all, to the winners and the participants. Please stay behind for pictures. Don't leave the room at the end of this. And so that we can wind up and I can call my co-director, I will take this opportunity. Let me stand on stage because this is very nice. I want to take this opportunity to sincerely thank the NCIA team and the CIAB team for this conference and for giving me the opportunity to be your conference director. I'm just about to down my tools because after this I am FACTA's official. But it has been such a great pleasure to be your director. You have been fantastic audience, and hopefully we can have a little gift for the participants who've been here since Monday. We have some very faithful participants who have been here every single day, and I hope they can also join us for dinner and we can appreciate them. Thank you so much, and please a round of applause for my co-director, Senior Counsel John Ohaga. You can come and close the session. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate.
Thank you very much, Sylvia. We have come to the end of 5 days of conversations, discussions, debates. I hope you've immersed yourself in this. I hope you have learned something. I hope you have met somebody new. I hope you have taken the opportunity to network. And so as we come to the end of the Nairobi Arbitration Week, I'd just like to thank you for your time. I'd like to thank you for spending the week with us. As Sylvia said, we have a gala dinner later this evening. There is a dress code, but as she has said, if you don't have the appropriate wear, James, I know you were struggling to find something. Please come anyway. We look forward to dinner. There will be entertainment and dancing. So if you're still not too tired, bring your dancing shoes. We hope to close on a high. A last thank you to the NCIA and to CIAB for hosting this, and to my co-director, Sylvia Kasanga, for taking you through this with me. Thank you. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much. And I am advised that we should properly close with the national anthem. Are we ready? Please stand as we play the national anthem.
Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike, umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu. Uzalendo.
There is tea and coffee, so please do not go away. Avail yourself of tea and coffee and complete your networking. Have a great evening.